Today we're talking inflammation, and in particular, we're going to talk about oxidative stress. It's a really cool concept that really dictates how a lot of inflammation and oxidants and antioxidants work in our body. Why we need to know that as firefighters. I'm John. I'm the founder of Rescue One CBD. Like I said, we're going to be talking about inflammation and what CBD has to do with inflammation and how it can help balance it. So inflammation in general is just a normal body process. It's healthy. It's supposed to happen. It helps us recover from injuries, and it also has some negative effects if it's prolonged or chronic. So inflammation has, I think, two really distinct paths that it goes down in people's minds. One of them is like you injure your elbow or your shoulder or your knee and it swells up. That is your body dilating blood vessels, sending white blood cells to that area and allowing it to heal properly just by, allowing more oxygen to that area, allowing more white blood cells to fight infection, or to allow the blood flow to heal torn or damaged tissue from that injury. Ultimately, it goes down. It does increase pain. These are all natural things. It's supposed to swell up for those reasons of increasing blood flow. It's supposed to increase pain because it's trying to tell you not to use it anymore so that you can give it time to heal. And it is necessary for those things. But the problem is you can have inflammation from your diet, from lack of sleep, from chronic stress, and then you will be in a state of oxidative stress. You will be in chronic inflammation. So the difference between your white blood cells flooding your shoulder, for example, after an injury, and being in a state of chronic inflammation is how often and how long that inflammation stays around. And in particular, I want to talk about oxidants and antioxidants. Oxidants are either from your environment or from your food, and when they get into your body, they're going to negatively impact body processes. Your white blood cells, your immune system, they fight off oxidants all the time with antioxidants, and you can eat antioxidants as well. You've heard it a million times, probably from me or other people, that eating foods high in antioxidants is great for reducing inflammation. Blueberries are really high in polyphenols, and black elderberries, chokeberries are all really high in polyphenols. You can eat those and it'll help reduce inflammation. We just talked about inflammation being like an injury to your shoulder and it's swelling up. So if you eat blueberries, your shoulder's not going to swell? No, it's different. It's a different type of inflammation. We're talking about chronic inflammation. And the balance between oxidants and antioxidants always has to remain so that you don't have an overabundance of oxidants in your body causing massive inflammation. That's called oxidative stress. So antioxidants come in and stop oxidants from taking over. And this is where we factor in CBD. CBD is an antioxidant in this respect, where it reduces oxidative stress. There's a whole published study on this about how CBD interacts with the body to maintain that oxidative stress level. And we won't go into it today. It's very deep material, but basically, CBD directly impacts oxidative stress by reducing it at the cellular level. And the way that your body will react is inflammation will remain low chronically from this specific thing. So obviously, if you strain your shoulder, CBD is going to help with inflammation there and help reduce pain from that inflammation. But we need to also remember that there is inflammation going on in our bodies from what we eat, from our stress levels, from our lack of sleep, and all of that stuff. That chronic inflammation is what leads to or causes an increased chance of getting things like diabetes, heart disease, cancer, Parkinson's, and Alzheimer's. All of those are directly related to chronic inflammation or oxidative stress, your imbalance of oxidants versus antioxidants. So is CBD the magic bullet for this? Absolutely not. If you can live a perfectly healthy lifestyle where you can sleep normally all the time and not be stressed, that would be great. For all the rest of us, the people who are in the fire service and first responders, we can't affect those things. But what we can do is we can work out 20 minutes a day to help reduce that level of oxidation. We can eat foods high in anti-inflammatory polyphenols, meaning we can eat a lot of foods with antioxidants like berries. We just did a post on this last week. Go check it out. But eating lots of berries, fruits, leafy greens. There are a ton of them that will help reduce these levels of inflammation. And taking CBD regularly to help reduce that oxidative stress. These are all things that you won't feel. If you eat a bunch of blueberries, you're not going to feel the reduction of oxidation in your body, but your body is going to reward you with longevity. Over time, you're not going to have these increased risks of heart disease and diabetes and cancer and Alzheimer's and Parkinson's like we talked about. This is all stuff that affects the fire service pretty significantly. I've said it on podcasts before. I love saying it here because I want to drive the point home. We don't have to bid a busy house, be really busy, lose our sleep, wear it as a badge of honor, and then die young. Most people want to be good at the job, so they want to bid a busy house. I love that, and I think you should if that's what you want to do. But I also don't want our guys and girls dying early just because they want to be good at the job. That sucks. I want to have my cake and eat it too. And I want the same for everybody else. I want you all to be able to be great at the job, stay busy, work at busy houses, and still not have to die 5 years after retirement. I want you all to be healthy. So I'm giving you this stuff that I'm starting to learn because nobody taught it to me in the Fire Academy. And I want you all to have that, to say sleep is important, inflammation is important, diet is important, exercise is important, and CBD is a compound that can also help in all of these areas, that we're talking about with sleep and inflammation and, your mood, all of that stuff. So we're here to answer any questions you may have. If you want to reach out to us, you can message us on Instagram. We're really responsive that way. Leave a comment below. You can also email us, support@rescue1cbd.com. And if you know of anybody in the firehouse that needs to see this or that would benefit from it, please share. We really want to spread the word out there that we have CBD that's safe for the job and that its medical benefits are undisputed. So take care of each other and be safe out there.